This is the best base setup in LEGO Fortnite. Now, having a very organized and clean base is very important to work through this game, so I'm going to give you every trick that I know. And while I can't give out any information about next week's update into LEGO Fortnite, a video like this is extremely important, so try to pay as much attention as you can, because when that update comes, this is going to be very important to look back on. And I'm going to make sure to drop videos all throughout this week to make sure that you're prepared when that update happens. Now, every odd number date this month, I'll be giving away a $10 Fortnite gift card to somebody down in the comment section below. The only thing that we need to do is hit 750 likes, and I'll choose one commenter to go ahead and win a gift card. Now, when it comes to this building here, one of the most important things to know is that you should not overcomplicate your builds. Now, the main thing here is I did have the best builders in LEGO Fortnite design this one for me. However, having an efficiency building is something that every single LEGO Fortnite player should have. And essentially what that's going to be is a smaller or thinner building that is going to be able to hold every single chest for every single item, as well as every single bench or workbench and utility that could be in the game. Now, this is extremely important because if I have a chest that's filled specifically just with wood, and I have an entire area specifically for wood, I'll know that that's where I need to go when I need it. The other thing that's really important with this is if I have a lumber mill nearby and I have a dedicated area to this, I can now turn that wood into plank or wooden rod. And then I could have a chest that is specific to holding the plank and a chest that is specific to holding the wooden rod. This just makes getting the work done so much easier, because what I can do is double stack my chest, one on top, one down low, and have one set for wood and one set for rods. And I can continue this all across my wall to make sure that I have every single item nearby so that I can get any type of work done that I need. Now, another absolute must is an essence table close by to your workbench with two chests above it. Inside of the one chest needs to be any type of equipment that you could use in-game that can take some of the essence. So forest axe, pickaxe, swords, and things like that. Inside of the other chest needs to be different type of items that are required on the essence table. So anything that could make the essence of damage, essence of health, essence of luck, essence of durability, anything that is required for any of those should be inside of that other chest. What this does is, once again, makes your life a little bit easier and speeds up the process so that you don't necessarily have to create a new axe every single time and then add essence onto it. You'll have everything right by the essence table, so you could do this extremely quickly and waste less time. Now, I'm not entirely sure if we are going to go ahead and get a Star Wars Part 2. However, even with that, you should still have a very organized base for the Star Wars stuff. So I do have a chest dedicated to scrap Durasteel, and some plastoid. I also have a chest specific to the weapons that you get from the workbench. I also have a section for every single lightsaber that I have, as well as every different item that I've collected on my journeys. So having this set up, just in the case that we do get a Star Wars Part 2, is very important, because you never know when you're going to need those items for any future quest lines that we get involving Star Wars, and you never know if you're going to need to craft any of the items inside of the Rebel workbench. Now, obviously, you should have a dedicated area to some of the more rare items in the game. One of those being bright core, which does not come back in, and it also is something that is used a lot. Because of that, I do recommend carrying around a triple damage pickaxe as well as a triple luck pickaxe or a lightsaber. The reason being, if you can make bright core extremely weak and last hit it with the triple luck pickaxe, what that's going to do is potentially give you double the amount of bright core, which ultimately is going to help you stack a little bit more, and you really can never have too much bright core. So being able to use them on all 4 metal smelters is very important for getting a lot of stuff done. So just to touch on that, if you go into one of these caves, you could take your triple damage pickaxe and swing at the bright core or anything else that you need. Because I found out that it takes 2 swings with the triple damage pickaxe to break this, what I can start doing is just hit it one time with the triple damage pickaxe and then switch over to my triple luck. I can now do the same exact thing with the lightsaber, so I can hit this 5 times and then finish it off with 2 hits from my my triple luck pickaxe. I could then learn that it takes 7 hits with the Star Wars lightsaber to break this and know, okay, if I hit this now just 6 times with the lightsaber, I could do a 1 hit with the triple luck pickaxe in order to speed up the process. So you could do this with either one of these items just to make farming a little bit easier, give yourself double the amount of resources. The other thing I recommend is clearing out every single Star Wars cave. This stuff does not grow back, and once you kill all of the enemies and complete the cave, you have free roam inside of here with no enemies attacking you. Now, a dedicated kitchen area is also very important because you're gonna have your workers inside of here cooking for you. It's also pretty important to only have an oven, as you could obviously have a grill, but unfortunately, if you have a grill, they'll make you foods that aren't great for players that have been around for a while. If you only have an oven, they will only cook you different type of pies, which are definitely the best type of food in the game. So if you have a grill nearby, they'll cook grilled meat and different low tier foods. However, if you just have an oven, you'll only have fruit pies, pizzas, breads, meat pies, and you guys understand, they only give you the good stuff. Now, another trick that you guys can do is very similar to the last one, which is if you only have a certain type of work job, that is all that the villagers will work on. When it comes to creating textiles, villagers will use the spinning wheel and the loom, but the results give you completely different things. So something that you could actually do is build walls around different type of things that you don't want your villagers to work on. Now again, this is an extreme example, and you could simply break these and then rebuild them after your villagers are done working on them. But if you don't want to break some of your builds, what you could do is place half walls or full walls around these builds to prevent your villagers from getting to them. What that's going to do is leave only access to the job that you want them to work on. So if I put them onto creating textiles, they'll only give me silk and wool fabric. They will not have access to the spinning wheel to give me some of the other items in the game. And as somebody that has been grinding since day one, there's a lot of those items that I really don't need because I already have an absolute ton of them. And when it comes to designing and doing decor items, silk and wool fabric are very, very important. Now, like I said, guys, the update next week, I can't talk much about it, but it is going to be absolutely insane for every single one of us. And with that being said, I'm going to try to drop a ton of videos over this next week, teaching you guys every single little trick that I know, because you're going to want to be an expert on this game when that update happens. So make sure that you guys are subscribed with notifications turned on if this video helped you, because I'll be dropping absolute bombs like this every single day to make sure that you guys get the help that you guys need. So when this next update happens, you guys are the most prepared players in the entire game.